Hello, my name is Peter and I collect cards. I mostly collect Pokemon, Disney Lorcana, and One Piece. And in this video, I want to show you guys some of my collection, including cards, posters, art prints, magazines, animation cells. I love all of the art on these things, and I guess I'm an art collector. I've never really thought of myself as one, but that seems to be the most apt description of what I love. And mostly what I love is anime and manga and cartoons. I myself am a professional animator. I'm currently working at the Walt Disney Animation Studios, and I just recently finished animation on Zootopia 2. That being said, I am an artist and I really appreciate really good art, and I believe that trading cards has some of the best art out there, and it's collectible, and you can make money off of it in addition to it really hitting like a nostalgic button for people. So yeah, let's take a look at some of my stuff. Okay, so we've got 3 stacks here: Pokemon, Disney Lorcana, and One Piece. I love them all very, very much, and for completely different reasons. Oh, real quick, I should say that my collecting philosophy is always to collect really good artwork. Number one, it has to look good. All the cards I collect, I believe, look absolutely amazing. 2, it has to be a rare card. Now, I know there's a lot of common cards that look amazing, but for me, the longevity of my hobby needs for me to be able to sell them at some point to make more money so that I can buy more cards. So it needs to be rare, and thirdly, it has to be a popular Pokemon. And if it's a popular Pokemon, that just means there's a bigger market for it. So I believe if a card has those 3 things, good artwork, limited edition card, and a popular Pokemon, I guarantee that card will make you a lot of money. All right, let's take a look at these Pokemon cards. This Lucario, I love Lucario. He's just a super cool Pokemon, and the artwork here is very intense. This is a very, I feel like, iconic card. I haven't seen any other Pokemon card where it's just like the face looking at the camera. And so I believe that this is going to be a $500 card. I have personally like 20 of these cards, but it just looks amazing, and it's an awesome card. Yes, excellent. Gyarados, 1997, vintage holo. This is super nostalgic for me, and I just love Gyarados as a Pokemon. I think the artwork looks super, super duper cool. Yeah, this one's not gonna make me any money at all, but I just love that card so much. So that's just kind of for the personal collection, I believe. Mewtwo versus Charizard. Look at these 2 cards. This is a set. These 2 cards right here. You got Mewtwo fighting Charizard. You got Charizard fighting Mewtwo. This art set is incredible. It's undervalued. You should pick it up right now when you can. Wow, such a cool card. Such good artwork, you guys. Wow. Greninja. Greninja is also another one of my absolute favorite Pokemons, and the art style here is so good, and it matches with the Kingdra, the promos, guys. These 2 cards, they're going to be $1,000 each. I think you should pick them up as soon as you can, but just look at the art. I appreciate that so much. It looks so cool. Wow. What else we got? We got a Pikachu, Crown Zenith. This is actually, this was a promo in Japanese, and they converted it to, I guess, a regular art rare in Crown Zenith. But anytime you have a Pikachu with a bunch of really cool Pokemon around it, that card is going to be very popular. It's going to look really good, and it's going to make you some money down the line for sure. We've got Meowth. Guys, this is a classic water painting 1990s art style of a Pokemon card. You don't see that often, honestly. And this is a promo from Japanese, so you don't have the English version. Limited edition, amazing art, semi-popular Pokemon. It's not going to do super crazy, but this is definitely one of the best cards that you can pick up right now. Ooh, Bird Trio, stained glass. This is actually my favorite card ever right now, just because it's stained glass. Legendary birds is such a unique look. I don't think they've ever done another card in stained glass like this. And personally, I'm a Catholic, so I love stained glass windows. I love how they play with light and form, and this card is absolutely beautiful. Seriously, favorite card ever. Another Pikachu promo with Pokemons around it. It looks so good. It looks so good. Drowsy with weird art. It's awesome. It's amazing. I love it. Pikachu wearing a Charizard poncho. Pikachu surrounded by other cute Pokemon. Ditto card promo from Korea, guys. Pick up any language exclusive cards. It is just absolutely, absolutely cute. Shinji Kanda. Definitely collect any Shinji Kanda card. He's super, super hot right now as an artist, and he's creating very, very dynamic and original pieces of art that the community is loving. And then we got a Sylveon here. Can't go wrong with an Evolution. Guys, I have so much to say about these cards, but this is just an intro, so I don't have time. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, we've got Disney Lorcana cards here. I, personally, because I work at Disney, I'm a little bit biased towards these, but I just love all the characters, as do billions of people. My favorite cards to collect would be the Mickey Mouses. So if you just look here, this is kind of the theme of the Sorcerer's Apprentice. And it's just absolutely beautiful to me. And I just remember watching the cartoon when I was younger of Fantasia, and he's, you know, commanding the brooms. And that's just kind of nostalgic and just beautiful, and it just has this history to it. You know, Mickey Mouse has a history. Disney has been around 100 years. Mickey Mouse has been 100 years walking this planet, and honestly, guys, I don't think he's ever gonna go away. So for me, as like a character that's popular, obviously, good artwork and limited editionness, yeah, these were a no-brainer to pick up. Boom, boom, boom. Mickey. Aurora, for some reason, is my favorite Disney princess. If you've watched the movie and you've seen the paintings in the background, it's some of the best painted backgrounds with such unique shape language. Truly, truly beautiful movie. Go rewatch it if you haven't seen it. The shapes and the colors in that movie, guys, are beautiful, and I feel like this first chapter Enchanted card of Aurora is capturing some of that, and it's just such a beautiful card. Ursula, done by Nicholas Cole and John Lauren. Nicholas Cole, I've met him. He's awesome. It's just a beautiful, beautiful card. Shere Khan, again, when you look at Disney animation history, Milt Kahl, honestly, Shere Khan's probably my favorite character pre-2000s of any Disney animated movie ever, and it's just beautiful with the colors and the shapes. So cool. Such a great card. Maui, probably one of my more favorite characters recently. Maybe I'm biased because I worked on Moana too, but this card is awesome. I love this card. Genie, what can I say? What do I have to say? Genie is awesome. He's so lovable. Robin Williams. This Mickey Mouse card is not even a Disney Lorcana card. It's just a chrome Disney 100 card. It's just a beautiful reminder to me that Disney started with a drawing of a mouse, you know, and I just think he has a cool look to him, and I just liked it a lot. I don't think that's going to make me any money, but I just like that card a lot, so I got it. Olaf, I started grading some of these common cards. They're not particularly rare, but I like them, and yeah, I have a bunch of those. Hey Hey promo, Mickey Mouse Brave Little Tailor, one of my absolute favorite cards ever. Again, Nicholas Cole, such an amazing artist, and I remember just seeing this card for the first time about 2 years ago and just instantly falling in love with it, and I had to have it. So, favorite Disney Lorcana card would be this Mickey Mouse for sure, and Maleficent, just as a dragon, looks super, super cool. Yes, Disney Lorcana, guys, is becoming more and more popular. The collector's market isn't there yet, but they are making strides to create more iconic and collectible cards for people in the future. So I'm loading up on them right now. And yeah, hopefully the market grows and we get more and more people interested in these Disney cards. Let's talk about One Piece, the biggest anime in the entire world. One Piece cards, honestly, are on fire right now, and they will probably become more and more popular. I honestly think that out of these 3 card games that I'm collecting, One Piece has the most potential. Honestly, it's the characters. When you have watched or read the manga, you can't help but to know these characters on a deeper level, and I feel like that's gonna drive a lot of sales of these cards. Seriously. With Pokemon being the nostalgia that it is, One Piece will equally have the same emotional reaction from people. And I think that all of these cards, these One Piece cards, they're going to evoke emotions in people from the manga, from anime, from periods of their life. I mean, each one of these cards is beautiful. I actually think that One Piece cards have the most quality and the best artwork of any TCG right now. Seriously, guys, I'm so excited for One Piece. I need to collect more and more of these. These are Japanese exclusive. Sorry, no. These are Chinese exclusives here. Language-specific cards are going to become bigger and bigger, you guys. And I'm collecting them now. I expect some of these exclusive cards to top $500. They're probably around $100 right now. And in addition to that, I'm going to collect every One Piece card that's tied to an emotional arc in the series. Vivi with the X on her hand, with all of the crew around her with the X's on their hands. That was a big moment in the Alabasta arc. People are gonna want these cards. People are gonna want the cards connected to the biggest moments in the story. People love these characters, you guys. And that's why I'm collecting One Piece, because I love the characters, but also because I see the value of connecting people's emotional ties from the anime to these cards. These cards are gonna make me a killing in the future, guys. I know it. I absolutely know it. Also, if you've never read or watched One Piece, you need to. It's literally the best. It's the best anime ever, hands down. Best manga ever, hands down. Boom, okay, that was a big stack of cards and that went longer than I thought, but I'm gonna try to quickly show you some of my other cool pieces of art that I really love. First being just a magazine cover, guys, that PSA made of this particular card. It's actually the exact same art and I love it. It's just a bigger piece of this and it looks like that. So cool. It's worthless. This magazine is worthless, but doesn't matter. I love it. Jumbo Pokemon card. Galarian Moltres. This is the regular card right here. Look at the size difference. It's the same exact card. Both of them are PSA 10, by the way. Right now, jumbo cards are pretty undervalued, and I think that's going to change in the next 5 years. I think the collector's market is going to explode. People think we're at the top right now. We're not. We're going to keep going. And people will suddenly start to see that this is an amazing piece of art and it's the same art here but just 4 times bigger, and they're going to be like, why aren't people collecting this as they are collecting this? Once the market realizes that this piece of art is over here but bigger, man, people are gonna buy up jumbo cards like crazy. Anyways, I have a bunch more jumbo cards, but this one is just sort of the best example. This is Shinji Kanda. Again, by the way, guys, collect certain artists. They're gonna be huge. What else do I have? I got a bunch of art prints. I've got a Moana art print. Yeah, they gave this to every one of us on the crew, and it's absolutely beautiful. I've got also a Zootopia art print right here. That looks pretty nice as well. What else do we got? I've got another Moana print. This one's pretty cool. When I was working on the Sea Beast at Sony, they gave us this. Pretty cool art print, if I do say so myself. More magazines, this time Pokemon Time magazines, pun intended. Got the Gyarados as well. There's a bunch of other starter Pokemons that they released, but I like these two better, so I've got those. I've got gigantic card posters of Yu-Gi-Oh! Check that out. So cool. And then, bam! Blue Eyes White Dragon. Look at that. It's huge. These are absolutely huge. Here's a regular size card for you to see the difference. Man, I love these cards. These cards are so freaking cool. Man, I just caught them cards. These posters of cards are super cool. I've got a bunch of Japanese starter decks. I've got this Hiroshima box that's going to be probably $1,000 later. A bunch of sealed products. We got some figurines, some ETBs, sealed boxes, Luffy hat. What else do we got? I got a bunch of stuff and a bunch of slabs here. These are probably some of my favorite slabs of One Piece, Lorcana, and Pokemon. Ooh. It's hot in this room. Oh, anime Cels. For a little bit, I was collecting anime Cels. So if you remember Yu Yu Hakusho, this is an anime cell from the actual TV show. This is a still from Lupin, the movie. We've got more Yu Yu Hakusho of the Toguro brothers. Oh, this one's nice. Look at this. Look at this Inuyasha cell. It's from the actual anime, and it's got the drawings on the back. Oh yeah, that's super cool. More Yu Yu Hakusho. For some reason, I have a Tony the Tiger cartoon from the commercials. It's the breakfast cereal, you guys, Tony the Tiger. I just thought it'd be cool to collect it. I don't think it's worth anything at all, but that's okay. Another Yu Yu Hakusho anime cell. Oh yeah. Ooh. Hajime no Ippo. Boxing animation cell. Look at that. So cool. Pink Panther. Pink Panther animation cells, drawings. Look at that. I have a lot of Manuscript reproduction prints of mangas. That's Haikyuu. What is this? That's Prince of Tennis. That's old school. Some of you guys probably don't know what that is. That's okay. Ooh, got a bunch of Naruto prints. Let's see, what is this? That is, ooh, One Piece. So cool. These are reprints from the actual manuscripts that would have been submitted to Shonen Jump by the respective artists. And then they would get approved and sometimes or changed. Like you can see some of the pencil marks on some of these for changes. Wow. I have a lot of stuff. In closing, I just want to say that I think the collectibles market is just beginning. I think it's going to become more and more popular. People are emotional beings. We are not logical at all. Okay, there's no logic to spending $4,000 on a piece of cardboard. There is not, I admit it. But because we're emotional, because we love nostalgia, because we love art, you can't really put a price on that. And so people will pay $4,000 for a card. And all of the cards I'm collecting, I will only buy it if I think that there's going to be an upside in the future. I'm going to make more videos explaining how I pick these cards that I'm picking. Every card that I own right now, I believe will 2 times, 5 times its value. And I'm going to make more videos on that later. But this all began because I love art, because I genuinely have a connection to these cards, and I encourage you to look for whatever you love and collect that. And then figure out the money side of it later. In the first place, your priority should be having a card that you genuinely love, that you appreciate, that you don't mind staring at for the next 5 years. I think that's my #1 advice for when people are like, oh, should I drop $1,000 on a card? If you love it, if you think the artwork is good, if it's rare, and if you don't mind staring at it for the next 5 to 10 years, then yes, you should buy that card for $1,000. It doesn't make any sense for a piece of cardboard, but like I said, people are not logical when it comes to art. And that's the way it should be. Art is not logical. And humans, I think we thrive when we are just appreciating a beautiful thing for its own sake. Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you for taking a look at my art collection. This is probably about half of it. I'll make more videos later, probably showing the other half and mostly talking about cards and where it's going, how much money you can make off of it, and which cards I am buying right now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe. I'll see you later. Bye.